What's going on, my comrades? It's your boy Frank and the Furious, bringing you another episode of the Arizona Coyotes Franchise Mode. Last episode, we went through the 2023 NHL entry draft, ended up picking ourselves up a medium elite left winger. And we're looking a little spicy coming next season as free agency. The entire coaching staff and both teams have been fired. So now we have to rebuild that. And as we get into that, I have some explaining to do. Oh my. So, you may be noticed, I've been terrible when it comes to accountability with scheduling these videos. Yeah, I've been on and off busy. And just lazy too. Just more lazy. We are looking for someone in the Pacific, I believe. And that will go to Campagna. Sofia Campagna. And we also need someone in the OHL. So who here is there any A's that are in the OHL that can work? Leferrier. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Michel. Alright. Yes, I have not done very well when it comes to staying consistent. This week, I will force myself to be consistent, whether I like it or not, because I have to. Because it's what I should be doing anyway, but I should not be being lazy, and yet I am. So, I have previously already scouted out who I want my staff to be, at least for the majors. Starting up, Stephanie Beaupre. I would love to become the coach for the Coyotes, because last season he does very well with Carolina. He wins a President's Trophy, just kind of loses it in the playoffs. I don't know why Carolina let him go. That's what I'm intrigued in. Maybe they couldn't afford him. That could be possible, but I want him. We will give him a lot of money to come to Arizona. I want him. He could be the savior. Now, up next for our assistant head coach, Isaac Stolbitz. I would also like to bring in, ends up winning the Jack Adams with Vegas. Is that last year? I wish you could. Well, either way, I want to bring him on the staff. Because I just want to. We're going to be paying a lot for our coaching. But understandably so, because we want to have a good coaching staff. AHL head coach. This one's going to be a little bit off the board. Let's see. There we go. Colby Sawyer. I'm kind of going for it because he's younger. And I'm intrigued in. So we're going to bring Sawyer in. Bridgeport is also interested. Hopefully I can outbid them. My assistant coach. This one's never really going to coach for the team. So the idea with my assistant coach here is I'm going to bring on someone who could potentially grow. And that is going to be Mache Ellis. Mr. Ellis here. We're going to see if we can get him to grow at all. Minnesota is interested. I'm not going to try to go super crazy with the bidding war. That's not going to end well for anyone. I'm just going to avoid signing AHLs to strange large deals because no. Vickers, if I can bring in Lily Vickers to be the NHL goalie coach, that would be really nice. Malin Sedlak, or Milan Sedlak. What am I? Malin. God, am I dumb? All right. Those 6 coaches as of now. Hopefully, the budget will become flexible for this. Because if it does not, we have a problem. We have an issue. Free agents. We need a goaltender. And I'm going to do something crazy. Maybe not crazy, but weird. Rask. Rask has not had a season below a 900 save percentage. We would really like a goalie that has not had a season below a 900 save percentage. So Tuca, we are going to bring to Arizona. And I think you know what that means if we're offering him this contract. Tuca's going to get some special treatment here. We're going to bring Tuca in. 2-year deal. He may be 36, but goalies typically last longer. So, there's risk. There is always risk. But I would rather bring in someone like a Tuukka Rask for 2 years to help mentor Markkanen behind him, rather than going out, say, get a Jonas Korpisalo on a 5-year deal, which that could be very risky all in itself. And there's really not a big market for good starting goalies. So I'm just going to go with Rask, 2-year stopgap. Hopefully he just puts up decent goaltending. I'm not asking for him to be a Vezina winner. Not asking that. He is past his prime. I understand that. Moving on to other positions. On defense, we're going to be spending a little bit of money here. So, originally, I wanted to bring in Ryan Graves. I was really looking at Ryan Graves. Ryan Graves looks very interesting for my team. Gives me a nice big body. Drives hits, defensive defenseman. This could work. The one issue with Ryan Graves is expensive. If Ryan Graves will take something like this, we'll do a 4-year deal. Then, I will be fine. I did not mean to do that. Oh boy. We'll do a 5-year deal. We'll give him the term. But he's got to take our money. If he goes with this would be really nice. This would be really nice. I am going to offer it to him. Because we got a lot of money to spend. We have a lot of cap. We're going to ship that money toward Ryan Graves' way. If he does not sign, well, we got to go for cheaper options because I kind of still have Jake Bean here. Not on a contract. We got to figure out what to do with him. Whether we keep him, whether we get rid of him. Jake Bean was not good last season. Jake Bean has not had the offense I've wanted him to have. Granted, I haven't given him amazing ice time, but still. Only 17 points and he was a -17. Yeah. Moving to forwards, we just need one forward. And for this season, I am going to look at Jesper Boqvist. Because this is a very low risk, high reward option. 1 year, 1.15. I'll give him that. If he turns out great, then that could be a steal of a deal. If he doesn't, then we just look for someone new next year, or we move him midway through the season. Low risk deal. We got some AHL people to sign. I did not look at that. I already checked. There are no prospects I'm really too interested in. But right now, we're going to look at the AHL, our centers. Spacek, I think I will keep up here. Wait, was it Spacek I was keeping up here? Yes, Spacek I will be keeping up here. That would be my center depth in the minors, which I would be okay with if they all weren't two-way forwards. But how much do I really care? The real question. That's the real question. Yeah, we could use another forward. And I think we got a bunch of defensemen up here. Yeah, Dadine and Sarajärvi will come down. I'll join Brennan, Mayo, Fairbrother. Norton will probably end up being a healthy scratch, so we need two lefties, three lefties, and two righties, so we need a right-handed, actually two right-hands, one of which will be a depth. Goaltending is fine. So, let's make some deals. But Jake Bean is going to be the intriguing one that we have to figure out kind of what to do with. I am not too sold on him, but I don't know if I should give up too early on him. It's a weird situation. It is a strange situation we are not in. So, I have to figure out what to do here. Now, who will I bring in? Trotman. Rogan Rafferty. Holloway. Hollowell. Mac Hollowell. Okay, this is... Sure, I'll bring a Mac Hollowell. This seems like a... Okay, that seems like kind of a steal that I can do that. Oh. Okay. Vero did not get signed to his deal by... Did you get drafted by Columbus? Detroit. Okay, Detroit. Thanks. Dumbasses. Alright, centers. Alright, centers. Let's go get an offense, or a center who's like a playmaker or something, like Moran. We could do Moran. We could. Jason Spezza. Yes, yes, Jason Spezza. Yes. Yes. Austin Sarznick, I'll bring in because I love him for some reason. Actually, no, I say that like I don't know why I love him. No, because I always bring him into my minor teams. Because I don't know if I've told this story before, but me and my buddy, we like to co-op NHL games where he plays as the majors and I play as the minors. And Austin Sarznick is one of those players I typically bring in for my minor league first line center. And Beaupre lines. And that complicates things, as I was kind of banking on that he wouldn't. Stubitz is also going to reject. Ellis will. Or Elias. Thank you, Elias. Vickers does join the NHL team, so Stedleck will not join us. So that was interesting. That is in fact interesting. Connor Brennan. Connor Brennan. You really match with Chitrin when it comes to Tatar, Kessel, and Schmaltz. That's what I'm not too excited about. Schumacher. You're a defensive style coach, and you don't fit at all. I guess we gotta kind of go for broke here with Brennan. And not our first option, but not a bad option. Brennan does fit our team pretty well. Brennan will hopefully bring in associate coach. We're still going to go for Stubitz. Stubitz, you're going to come. No, I did not mean to interview him. Okay, well, you know what, Stubitz? Wrong number. Who's this? Nana? Hi, Nana. How you doing? Oh, wait. It's Nana. Never mind. Stubitz! There you go. Nothing bad ever happens in Boxing Set. That did not just happen. Okay. Rivik. Sure. Lubomir Rivik. Give you a little cheddar. Here's some cheddar. Go buy yourself some cheese. And sign with the team. And stay. Campagna will come onto the scouting team. Colby Sawyer will join as the head coach in the AHL. And, oh boy, we got some new team members, but Lafayette will join the scouting team. Stubitz rejects again. I think Stubitz is a lost cause. Ryan Graves is not going to take the cut salary. Jesper Boquist will join. Austin Sarznick will join. Holloway will also join. And Vero will assign his ELC. That is interesting. That. No, not left. There we go. Defenseman. That doesn't sort for left-hand defenseman. Grades will not take that much. We usually take 4.4. I don't want to go over 4.5. 4.5 will be my max. Keep myself in a limited range right now. Maybe I could go a little bit. No, let's not say that, because then he might EMP. He will hear me. For me thinking, Brennan, you're coming to Arizona. I don't care. Rivik will join the AHL scouting team, and Tuukka Rask does join team. So I think you know what that means. I think you know that means all too well. It is wheel time. The wheel. Oh boy. What? Tuukka Rask be getting? Spin the wheel. Alright, Tuukka Rask will be getting. Take glass! Because we did nice! Yeah! So that's how I feel about this. Okay, Duke, congratulations on the full no trade clause. Okay, apparently the game is not cutting us any slack. No slack for you. You have been. This is the slack tax. The slack tax episode is occurring. Oh, Brennan, buddy, you fucking nerd, sign with us. Do it. Do it. Because I'm not bringing Morrissey back in, because that's going to be an uncomfortable conversation. Oh, we also got to hire an assistant as well. Okay, we're going to go for a new associate. I was looking at Wall for a little bit. I was looking at Todd Wall. And I'm going to go for him now. He was my backup. So Todd Wall, we're just going to sign to that. See if he will take that. Yeah, since Stubitz is being a nerd, then we gotta take drastic measures. Tuukka Rask does join the team as Connor Brennan does end up signing his contract, and Todd Wall everyone hates my market. Everyone hates we have sand, warmth. Did you like the beach? We have part of it here. Sand and the warmness. I cannot promise the ocean. I cannot promise it. But we may or may not have it. Allegedly. I'll sign with us, Wall. You nerd. Sign. Wall. And while we do that, we got to handle this Jake Bean situation. The Beanster has to go. As of now. He might end up staying, but right now, we want the Beanster to go, but I also want a good return for him. Second, and third, and I do not like those at all. I do not want to move Jake Bean for a second round pick. No, I would want at least like a couple seconds. First, maybe a bit too much. Maybe a second and a third. I do not want 1 second. No. 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 To say the very least. Okay. Advanced staff. As Graves rejects. Again. Alright, Graves. 4.5. 4.5 as of now. Okay. We got a bit of other teams now. Okay, I'm not raising the price. We'll go to 4.6. Because now we're in a bidding war. But I don't want to go way too high. We don't get Graves. We got to look at a replacement option. We could do Orlov, but Orlov is more expensive. We could do a cheaper version, or not cheaper, but could wait on Labar Hajek, but I'm not too excited about giving him a lot of money. John Merrill could be interesting, but the reason why I really want Graves, that's his name, why I want Graves is he just seems to be so sound defensively in his past few years that I think we could really use that. We could really use just someone who's very sound defensively. Brian Dumoulin, you had a -20. Never mind. Patrick Nemeth, a +12. -18 the year before. Wait, what was Brian Dumoulin last season? -20. Nashville. Oh my god, Nashville. What'd you do to him? Colton Susie. For Carson. I always think it's Colton. It's Carson. Ends up going to Chicago at the deadline. Actually plays pretty well. Jakub Zboril, but Gavrikov is actually not bad. I could do Gavrikov. How often has he played? He's not played much, though. He has not played much, so Gavrikov could be a cheap alternative. But the year he played almost 20 minutes, he played really well. So, maybe he plays better when playing well, because preferably this person's going in the top 4. Todd Wall, you are a nerd. You are a class act nerd, to say the very least. Jerk. Okay. Associate. So since Wall's, I guess, out. Alright, Serge, boy. Devin McLean. I really don't like how you're not good with Soderstrom. Devin McLean. Samuel Spurgeon. Also not good with Soderstrom, but he's better with Keller and the better ones. So we're going to talk with Spurgeon. Throw some cheddar at Spurgeon. Also, I did not read Todd Wall's thing. I hope Todd Wall said he wouldn't join for reasons that we can't afford him. I really hope we can afford an associate. Okay! Ryan Graves goes to a different team. We are not doing great at all with negotiating. We are not doing good at all. Lee Kovalchuk. Hi, Kobe. Okay. I'm not giving Labar Hasek that much money. But theoretically speaking, how have you played? I know plus minus isn't a great indicator, but it's all we got here for defensemen. It's really all we got. Guess we're going to go with Gavrikov. The 2-year, I think 1.75. I think that's good value. I guess since we're bringing back Gavrikov, alright, since we're not bringing in Graves, and Gavrikov will... I think this means that Bean... God, I'm just so out of it right now. If Jake Bean returns, he will be in the top 4. This most likely will be in the top 4. That's what it seems. So, we are having so much difficulty getting an associate head coach. Literally everyone and their mother does not want this job for some forsaken reason. So we're just going to offer everyone a little bit of cheddar. And we're just going to see, we'll go back to these nerds. Maybe they've changed their minds since no one is offering them a lickety squat. So maybe we'll continue looking downward. No, boy. Skylar Boychuk. Nah, I'm not feeling Skylar Boychuk, but Castonguay Laurent. I have no idea how to pronounce that last name. I'm gonna be honest. We'll throw some cheddar your way. So much cheddar is going around. So much cheddar. This is welcome to the cheddar zone. Only cheddar. Let's continue simming. Let's continue simming. Spurgeon does sign. The Spurgeon was just playing a little bit of hardball. Nerd. Alrighty. Wall, shut up, Wall. We don't even need you anymore. You are not even needed. Gavrikov does sign. Coyotes. as we are looking very, very intriguing. Very intriguing, to say the very least. Yeah. This is gonna be a strange defense moving forward, but I guess this means we gotta talk with Bean. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't want to sign Bean to that. Alright. Offer compensation sheet. So if Jake Bean gets what he wants, we get a first and a third. Okay! I'm gonna let Bean sit out there for a little while. I would like a first and a third for Bean. I will take that any day of the week. Any day of the week. I will take it. But we will look at defenseman, because we will need to go get another defenseman in place of Bean if we do move him. And we might have to do that through a trade. And I would not be against moving picks. As I'm not trading a 4th and 10 deck for a 4th. Are you stupid, Montreal? Pittsburgh has already regretted Korpisalo. Don't worry, Pittsburgh, it only gets worse. Notice Korpisalo in this game blows for some reason. We're just going to sim to next season. Anything second for Vatanen in 6th. I'm not making that deal as of now. Like I said, right now, I still think we can compete. Did we need a retool? Yes. Did we need a little bit of youth? Yes. However, I think we can still compete. We have all of the tools. Just can we put them together for once? Jesus Christ, please. Okay, as we sim the next season. Oh, trust me, I know Jake Bean's still out there. And he does end up signing he signs his, okay. I did not expect that. So Jake Bean does re-up with us and sign his RFA deal. Okay, out of all the things that were going to happen, that is not one of them I expected. Right now, we gotta look at the rosters, and we're going to play around these in a little bit. Next episode, I will show you what I come up with for this new Coyotes team. It's not too new. Got new pieces, but the main new thing is behind the bench. And, Markkanen is not an NHL level goalie, but I don't care. We're going to throw him to the Wolves. Captains, I assume OEL, Dvorak, or OEL as captain, Dvorak, and Chychrun will handle the A's. Did it just give it to Dvorak, or is Dvorak an A in real life? I can't remember off the top of my head. Either way, I would like to thank you all for watching, but above all else, stay cute out there, my comrades.